What's going on, guys? Bxllistic Will here, and today I'm gonna just be showing you guys how to mix vocals like Future. So this is from the leaked session called Patek with Lil Uzi and Future from 2020. I know it's a long time ago, but we're gonna say flashback to 2020. Let's say they called me up, they're like, Bxllistic, can you mix this song for us? So I'm gonna just be showing you guys how I mixed this myself, how I touched it up and finalized it for release. So I know a lot of y'all have been asking me, can I mix your vocals? Can I make a custom preset? Well, I dropped the link below. You guys can purchase mixing, you guys can buy a hook from me if you guys want me on your song. I'm about to add where you can buy a custom preset as well. So I appreciate you guys for the support, and if you guys want presets, head over to vocalsurge.io. we got templates, we got presets, we got it all on there. And I say this every video, guys, make sure to go check out my music, Bxllistic Will, in all stores. I spend so much time on these videos editing, and it's hard. I have a really busy schedule, so I appreciate y'all trying to get these videos out. Go stream my music. I appreciate y'all. I'm not wasting any time. Let's get straight into the video. I'm gonna try to break this down simplest way possible, make it entertaining for y'all. And so basically we got our beat track up here, we got our master track, it's looking like we got a record track right here, and it's kind of, since it's a feature with Uzi and Future for their tape, you got half of this being Uzi, you got his own preset right here, and then coming down you got another record track for Future, and then we got Future's half of it down here. This is the Future preset. So if you guys are trying to see the Lil Uzi mixing, I got it in tons of videos. I can fly over it real quick. So really we're just rocking with the de-esser right here. You got the REQ, and that's what it's looking like. If you guys want the full breakdown on the Uzi, you guys can go check this out. I got tons and tons of Uzi videos everywhere on my page. So we got our R compressor right here, we got a SSL channel, and that always takes me so long to break down. CLA vocals right here, CLA 76, and I'm about to break down in depth of Future. So I'm not, it would just take me about 30 minutes to break this whole thing down if I included Uzi. So yeah, you got another de-esser right here, and we got the R compressor, and this is just crazy, the transformation. I'm about to get to the Future in depth, but let me go ahead and play this beginning part, because the beginning is not mixed, and you guys can see how rough I received this Pro Tools session and how much I fixed it up with Lil Uzi and Future. It sounds release ready, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even add anything to the master yet, but go ahead and listen to this. I got a motherfucking Rolls Royce. Oh yeah. I got a motherfucking two-door coupe. Oh yeah. Got courageous. So see how like dry, how plain that sounds? It barely mixed at all. It sounds pretty bad. Now listen to this. Pussy baby, give me handy. Make it bitch run my feet because I'm petty. Thought as she go, she moving with a vengeance. She mixing baby better with that Fendi. Pull up a mini Mac and stick up in it. This with the ops. Oh yeah. No matter this bitch, she keep busting. I call up world. Travel to France, recruit me some girls. Meet me on the front row in the top for a puncho. Yeah, my bitch is Indian style. Yeah, smoking on runs by the pound. Niggas. Yeah, so you guys can see how much of a transformation that was, and I'm not wasting any time. If you guys want to see the Lil Uzi auto-tune settings, it was an E flat minor, and I just had the retune speed on 2 just because it was on 0 is a little bit too much auto-tune. Pretty much all of the Uzi is routed up to the master, and then same thing with the Future down here. So I'm gonna just go over his auto-tune settings. I kicked it up to 11 Humanize just to give it that polished sound. I think the Humanize brings it forward a little bit more in my opinion. And the retune speed, he didn't need as much auto-tune, but it was a still pretty auto-tune song, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, for my first selection, I wanted to go with the de-esser. I had this negative 21.6 and 4502. I don't know why it's all red right now. I have no idea how it got like that. I don't know if I mess with the gate, but the gate is on negative 77. And for the RVox, this is just a really good rap hip-hop vocals compressor. So I like to kick it down negative 8 on this one, negative 1.5, and sliding on down. We had our EQ, and I didn't do too much on the EQ. Had the high pass filter 96, and then just to cut out anything above 20,000, I had the low pass filter on at the end. I like how you can see all these settings down here, so make sure to get this down. I feel like the SSL channel is always in need, so I threw this in here. I was boosting the highs, dropping the gain down on here. And make sure to get this down. Compared to the Uzi SSL, I was bringing this up like a little bit more like that, and I think this just worked really well for Future's vocals. And then I threw up C4 on there because I was looking at the mixing and they had this on there as well, so I was like, you know, I kind of like that, I'm gonna keep that. So I threw it on the pop vocal, except I really brought this band down kind of like that, and I brought this one up more. So those were the changes and adjustments I made. Again, you can come down here and mess with all these presets, and it's hard for me not to include CLA vocals. I did switch it up a lot though, so pretty much these are the same. This was on 0.4, the treble was 2.4, and for this one I kicked it, instead of lower, I kicked it to upper, because it's a little bit more different than the Uzi. So I kicked it to upper, and I definitely brought it more up instead of way down here. I brought it like to up there. He had it on tight reverb because he didn't need super like chamber or large reverb, and I was kicking it up like that, negative 8.5, and I still had it on quarter delay, so that's negative 6.9. Then we had a CLA 76. This is pretty much the Uzi settings too, except I messed with the release and I kicked it down to around 5. TAC still at 4. You honestly could punch it up a little bit more if you want, and ratio staying at 4. So that's negative 17, negative 24 right there. And just to give it like a saturated, polished sound, more crisp, it was kind of dull even after all this. Not super dull, but I wanted to give it that final sparkle, I guess. So I threw a fresh air on there. This plugin's free on Slate Digital, so make sure you go get this. And so it doesn't cost anything. It's worth going to get this, in my opinion. So I had this on 6, I had this on 14, and I was doing a little bit of trim just to kind of take that edge off. It might have been almost too crispy, but I really like those settings. That's the Future preset, and it's routed out to the master up here. And then you had a little reverb and delay bus. I'll show these settings. You had 2 different types of reverb right there. You had an H delay for this, and yeah, that's kind of what I always do. Maybe I would kick it down to like there, but I'm gonna just leave it how it was. I showed the auto-tune settings, I showed Future's preset, I showed Lil Uzi's preset, I just didn't break it down. But yeah, let me just go ahead and play some more of this, and I'll just play it from the dull vocals at the beginning to the transformed mix version.
I had to cut top on my roof, color then I made that. I had to cut off my main boo, my new bitch she blazing. All these motherfucking chains on my neck, grab my feet because I bet it. Thought Asian girl she moving with her, my new bitch she blazing. All these motherfucking chains on my neck, you would've thought I was slave. I cannot be my new bitch, only beef about the fatty, only beef about the fatty. My
pearls, straight off the block to a whole nother world. Travel to France, recruit me some girls. Meet me on the front row in the top for a poncho, yeah. My bitch is Indian style, yeah. Smoking on runs by the pound. Young niggas crazy, but switch on the 40. Walk nigga down, hit him up, then record it. Exotic bitches fall in order. Turn them down to a quarter. The block hot, Richard Porter. My rides get imported. Plug came out of Russia. I'ma have a spill that stash. Some little tall shit, young Stacey Dash. I bought them all out before I went spaz.
She fell in love, she sold me a racks. I made it out, I ain't going back.
Killing these niggas in all black. Up in this down on the flesh. I'm stuck up in this shit, nigga, for that. Sticking it up like a robbery gas. Sticking this shit up like a robbery black. I been a million, these niggas for pleasure. I mean, the niggas ain't never for fashion. I got the diamonds on me, I can't fashion. I do some shit I would never confess. I do some limbs and never confess. We give the gang is never confess. Gang on the gang is never.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm trying to get to the point, make these videos more entertaining, and honestly, this might be the last preset video of Lil Uzi or Future, a lot of people I make in a while. I'm really gonna try to focus on helping you guys, show you guys completely in depth. So I'm about to drop some 20-30 minute videos, you know. It's probably gonna get it's probably going to get crazy. So I'm going to show you guys how to adjust your own presets, how to mix vocals completely instead of just doing these quick breakdowns. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.